That brings us to tonight's special spotlight on Redlands. Here's David Wiley.
Traveling through Redlands can be like a blast from the past, with vintage homes watching over peaceful streets lined with palm trees. Located in the shadows of Mount San Gorgonio in southeastern San Bernardino County, Redlands covers 37 square miles and is home to more than 70,000 people. It was founded by two wealthy Connecticut men in 1881, who established it as the Redlands Colony. They named the community Redlands for the reddish, iron-rich soil in the area. But it was the arrival of twin brothers, Alfred and Albert Smiley, in 1889 that put Redlands on the map.
They were like magnets, bringing other people who liked their values. They were very strong on culture and education and aesthetics. And those three things became fastened early on the community.
And that love of the arts and education continues today, with more than 2,000 students attending the private University of Redlands, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. This is a town that celebrates its history with a charming historic downtown area that still manages to be the center of the community, along with perfectly preserved buildings, including the Smiley Library and the Kimberly Crest Mansion. It's that honoring of the past that gives Redlands its heart.
There is a there. When you're in Redlands, you know it. It's distinguished by a lot of the physical aspects of the built environment, and it's also attempted to keep the sense of community. Really, a number of the things that are going on here were established right when it was founded, and they've been made better, by a larger population and more involvement. But there's still variations on that initial theme.
And part of that theme in the early days was agriculture, specifically navel oranges. In fact, the orange crops were so good at one point that Redlands was considered the country's only agricultural boom town.
And Redlands soon became one of the largest producers of navel oranges, and the climate was ideal. People forget that the oranges love a 30 to 40 degree difference in temperatures during the winter days, and we get that. And it made for fabulous fruit, tasty, delicious, nice looking, sweet, and money could be made off of it then.
And while Redlands reveres its past, it's also proud of its well-known present-day residents, like pro golfer Dave Stockton, World Cup soccer player Landon Donovan, and dance champion Benji Schwimmer, and past residents like folk singer Joan Baez and magician Harry Blackstone Jr. It's also home to ESRI, the world's leading satellite mapping software company, which also happens to be the city's largest employer. If you'd like to experience, though, the small town atmosphere that Redlands has to offer, make plans to check out the free summer concert series featuring everything from opera to Celtic music to the Redlands Symphony, all here at the beautiful Redlands Bowl. Whatever you plan to do in this quaint city, Redlands manages to take you back to a simpler time. In Redlands, I'm David Wiley for Southern California Life.